Hey, good day there. It's Wrench Gear here with Wrench Gear's Adventures, and we got something on the go there again today. Gonna try a little bit of experiment today. Hey, here we are. What is this? Middle of March. Middle of March already. We've already changed the clocks here this year. Middle of March, 2023. The snow's shrinking, and when the snow is shrinking and it's March, look way, way over there. We got a jug hanging on the tree yet. We're making maple syrup. Maple syrup. Here we are boiling. Oh, it's maple syrup season. It's boiling and frothing. Check out my video on how to make that stuff. Excellent video. Tell you everything you need to know on how to make it and get excellent stuff for the family that put on their pancakes. Very good stuff. Anyway, we got the neighbors coming home here. Anyway, we're gonna try something here. We've been having an occasion here of in the neighborhood of lots of cars getting broken into and thieved and stolen and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna try a little bit of something here today and see if we can come up with a little bit of a fix to bypass all the thievery that's going on in the neighborhood. We're gonna try something. All right, so what we got going on here is on our one Dodge here, we have a fully electronic key fob here, push button start car. There's a physical key that's in the back of this thing here to be able to unlock the door if the battery in this thing goes dead or the battery in the car goes dead or whatever. But typically, you never ever use that. So this is the one here where you have it. You don't need to do anything other than just grabbing behind the door handle. There's a sensor in there, and the car unlocks. And likewise, there's a button here for locking, and the horn honks. So everybody's heard of the bad guys. They have some kind of a signal booster or whatever, and they walk up to the front of your house there and they hope that this thing is just on the other side of the door hanging on a hook somewhere, and they get the signal off of there and they boosted some guy standing back beside the car, and he's able to reach in there and do this, and now he's in your car and he's stealing all your stuff, or the car may even start and he can grab the car and drive it away and what have you. But so guys are buying those Faraday boxes or Faraday cages or what have you, and there's some wrapped in metal and copper and whatever all else in a box there to try and make sure that the signal from one of these guys can't escape the box, and then the guy with the signal booster, he can't receive the signal off of this thing to beam it back to the guy beside the car. So those Faraday boxes or Faraday cage, whatever, it's for all the preppers. They're buying those things up when they think the world's going to end, and they put all their electronics in them and whatever, and there's going to be some big EMF attack, and the North Pole and the South Pole are going to swap places and do all kinds of stuff, and the little green men are going to show up, and whatever else is all happening. Anyway, I was thinking of buying one of those for this. We have another vehicle also that has this same type of setup, so I'm probably going to go buy one someday, or maybe make one, find a nice decorative box that I can kind of screw to the wall and have some nice hooks in there and line it with some metal, but I got to figure out what I need for metal or whatever. So but until then, I was kind of coming up with this here. We were throwing a bunch of stuff out the other day and came up across one of these here old cans here that had chocolates in it from Christmas. And this actually works pretty good to block the signal and contain it in there. So if you got the lid here, if you put that thing in there, put the lid on, it snaps on good and tight. All of a sudden, the signal can't get out of this thing anymore. You can lay it right on there. See if I can do this here with one hand. And I'm reaching in there, and it won't unlock that car. And that thing's right in there. It's just an inch away from that door handle, and it won't unlock that car. And likewise, It's already locked, but you could hear it clicking or the horn probably honks. But nothing there, so this actually kind of works. And if we take the lid off of this thing and pull that key fob out of there again, this works, unlocks and locks. So that this can here, this tin box, is actually good enough to hold the signal back. And geez, it's right on top of it. It was like 1 inch away from that handle. And even now, even with the lid off right now, it won't do it. So that's a pretty good thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep this thing inside the front door for now, this box. And at night before I go to bed, I always, have a ritual every night. I go to, when I'm making sure the front door's locked at the house, I grab everybody's car keys and I honk all the horns out in the driveway here before I go to bed and hang them all up. I think for the couple of cars that we have that have these key fobs, I'm just going to have this box kind of sitting behind the railing and in the house. And I'm going to honk the horn with the key fob, and I'm going to toss it in here, put the lid on, and call it a day. And hopefully that's going to be, well, hopefully. I guess you'll never know until you wake up one morning, your car's gone or been rifled through or whatever. But anyway, I think that's what I'm going to try here, and maybe do a little bit more experimenting with this thing. But it certainly looks to me like the thing works. So anyway, that's it for today. There's just a quick little blurb on that, and hopefully you can keep your car safe and keep things from getting stolen and keep the bad guys at bay. So hope you got a little bit of something out of this. Maybe give you an idea if you can do something like that as well, and try to keep things safe. So hit the like and subscribe for me, please, and leave a comment if you're doing something like this, or if you have a better idea than what I've got. And let everybody know. All right. Thanks very much. We'll see you again.